keep the vibe alive. Tune in now, let's take this for a ride. Chat. The mashup is here for the chill and the chat. No scripts, no rules, just friends and their craft. Come hang with us, we're having a laugh. Welcome to the mash, shut up the lace to unwind. Three pals in a circle with music on the mind. Pour a glass of scotch and let the good times flow. Shoot in the breeze on the late night show. It's the mashup where the stories collide. Music and whiskey with laughs on the side. Guests drop by, we keep the vibe. Let's take this for a ride. So pull up a chair, let's stir up the chat. The mashup is here for the chill and the chat. No scripts, no rules, just friends and their craft. Come hang with us, we're having a laugh. Welcome to the mash, shut up the lace to unwind. Three pals in a circle with music on the mind. Pour a glass of scotch and let the good times flow. Shoot in the breeze on the late night show. It's the mashup where the stories collide. Music and whiskey with laughs on the side. Guests drop by, we keep the vibe. Let's take this for a ride. So pull up a chair, let's stir up the chat. The mashup is here for the chill and the chat. No scripts, no rules, just friends and their craft. Come hang with us, we're having a laugh. Welcome to the mash, shut up the lace to unwind. Three pals in a circle with music on the mind. Pour a glass of scotch and let the good times flow. Shoot in the breeze on the late night show. It's the mashup where the stories collide. Music and whiskey with laughs on the side. Guests drop by, we keep the vibe alive. Tune in now, let's take this for a ride. Chat. The mashup is here for the chill and the chat. No scripts, no rules, just friends and their craft. Come hang with us, we're having a laugh. Welcome to the mash, shut up the lace to unwind. Three pals in a circle with music on the mind. Pour a glass of scotch and let the good times flow. Shoot in the breeze on the late night show. It's the mashup where the stories collide. Music and whiskey with laughs on the side. Guests drop by, we keep the vibe. Let's take this for a ride. So pull up a chair, let's stir up the chat. The mashup is here for the chill and the chat. No scripts, no rules, just friends and their craft. Come hang with us, we're having a laugh. Welcome to the mash, shut up the lace to unwind. Three pals in a circle with music on the mind. Pour a glass of scotch and let the good times flow. Shoot in the breeze on the late night show. It's the mashup where the stories collide. Music and whiskey with laughs on the side. Guests drop by, we keep the vibe. Let's take this for a ride. So pull up a chair, let's stir up the chat. The mashup is here for the chill and the chat. No scripts, no rules, just friends and their craft. Come hang with us, we're having a laugh. Welcome to the mash, shut up the lace to unwind. Three pals in a circle with music on the mind. Pour a glass of scotch and let the good times flow. Shoot in the breeze on the late night show. It's the mashup where the stories collide. Music and whiskey with laughs on the side. Guests drop by, we keep the vibe alive. Tune in now, let's take this for a ride. Chat. The mashup is here for the chill and the chat. No scripts, no rules, just friends and their craft. Come hang with us, we're having a laugh. Welcome to the mash, shut up the lace to unwind. Three pals in a circle with music on the mind. Pour a glass of scotch and let the good times flow. Shoot in the breeze on the late night show. It's the mashup where the stories collide. Music and whiskey with laughs on the side. Guests drop by, we keep the vibe. Let's take this for a ride. So pull up a chair, let's stir up the chat. The mashup is here for the chill and the chat. No scripts, no rules, just friends and their craft. Come hang with us, we're having a laugh. Welcome to the mash, shut up the lace to unwind. Three pals in a circle with music on the mind. Pour a glass of scotch and let the good times flow. Shoot in the breeze on the late night show. It's the mashup where the stories collide. Music and whiskey with laughs on the side. Guests drop by, we keep the vibe. Let's take this for a ride. So pull up a chair, let's stir up the chat. The mashup is here for the chill and the chat. No scripts, no rules, just friends and their craft. Come hang with us, we're having a laugh. Welcome to the mash, shut up the lace to unwind. Three pals in a circle with music on the mind. Pour a glass of scotch and let the good times flow. Shoot in the breeze on the late night show. It's the mashup where the stories collide. Music and whiskey with laughs on the side. Guests drop by, we keep the vibe alive. Tune in now, let's take this for a ride. Chat. The mashup is here for the chill and the chat. No scripts, no rules, just friends and their craft. Come hang with us, we're having a laugh. Welcome to the mash, shut up the lace to unwind. Three pals in a circle with music on the mind. Pour a glass of scotch and let the good times flow. Shoot in the breeze on the late night show. It's the mashup where the stories collide. Music and whiskey with laughs on the side. Guests drop by, we keep the vibe. Take this for a ride. So pull up a chair, let's stir up the chat. The mashup is here for the chill and the chat. No scripts, no rules, just friends and their craft. Come hang with us, we're having a laugh. Welcome to the mash, shut up the lace to unwind. Three pals in a circle with music on the mind. Pour a glass of scotch and let the good times flow. Shoot in the breeze on the late night show. It's the mashup where the stories collide. Music and whiskey with laughs on the side. Guests drop by, we keep the vibe. Take this for a ride. So pull up a chair, let's stir up the chat. The mashup is here for the chill and the chat. No scripts, no rules, just friends and their craft. Come hang with us, we're having a laugh. Welcome to the mash, shut up the lace to unwind. Three pals in a circle with music on the mind. Pour a glass of scotch and let the good times flow. Shoot in the breeze on the late night show. It's the mashup where the stories collide. Music and whiskey with laughs on the side. Guests drop by, we keep the vibe alive. Tune in now, let's take this for a ride. Chat. The mashup is here for the chill and the chat. No scripts, no rules, just friends and their craft. Come hang with us, we're having a laugh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we?
Everybody, welcome to another mashup.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, boys.
He's talking to you. I'm definitely Mark.
Do we include Steve on that one with the ladies, or do we keep him as one of the boys?
Oi, it's you, get the whiskies in.
Ah, Shifty, thanks for the sub, mate.
That's very good of you, Shifty.
What about
you're
mine?
an absolute legend.
What about mine?
What'd you do?
Was yours in earlier?
Yeah, mine's in there now for 11 months. Just came up.
Nice to see
I
Mel.
apologise.
Nice to see Mel's. Good to see Shifty. Good to see Rebecca.
See Shifty.
We've got Disky. We've got Mr. Ford, of course. We've got Penny Sue's in the house, Conspiracy Guru, the adjudicator for our whiskey challenge, which we're about to have, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Boss Mustang.
Boss Mustang in the house.
Oh, the Boss Mustang in the house.
So we've got a bit of a chat.
I don't see Boss.
Well, we're all recovering from an amazing weekend that that was, I think, one of the greatest surprise parties I've been to in a very long time. And so I know most of you, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 100%, Billy. And I think it was a great night. I really enjoyed the weekend, and I think that probably one of the highlight parts of it was when Brizey walked out and everyone said surprise, and Max Horn playing horses. I thought that was fucking brilliant.
Oh, mate, I reckon with all of the patio just breaking out into the chorus was just sensational. I was so glad that we were able to take the trip across and spend time with you lovely people, because it was well worth it. We really needed to get away.
and
100%.
I got to say a huge thank you to everybody who made the trip, everybody who wished Brizey lovely birthday wishes with the Kudo board and all that. She's still walking on cloud nine. She's very happy, very, very happy, and that's all I need to say. But a huge thank you to the community, irrespective of whether you were in attendance or not.
Give yourselves
fantastic.
a clap.
Thank you.
Yeah, everyone give themselves a clap.
And we will.
Do you get a recording I did get a recording of Max before we left, and I said to him, "Hey, does that mean that every time Bryzy comes into your channel now, you're gonna have to play horses?" And his response was, "No." So
no.
so
I can just hear him saying it.
yeah,
I reckon
that or shut up. Sorry, Paul.
That's it.
I reckon Bryzy's got points for a few more horses yet. I can tell you. It was
Mate.
it was a wonderful night, wonderful weekend. More to the point, and just as I said before, I can't thank people enough for all their kindness and making Bryzy feel special. There will be video and photos which we'll do at some point. Collecting, getting incoming from all over the place at the moment with that. So, fellas,
I can't wait till you've collated. I can't wait till you've collated all that, and you can actually present that as part of the mashup, because it's going to be sensational going back in a couple of months' time, because we'll have all forgotten about it, or not so much forgotten about it, but it'll all have faded away into behind our real life issues that we all have, and then it'll be like, oh my God, we can relive it all over and over and over again. You know, I can't wait. Seriously can't wait.
I was just going to say, Billy.
I will say, yeah, you go, Billy. Paul, sorry.
I was just going to say, some of us don't need to forget, some of us can't remember.
Yeah.
That's a good point. And my camera's really playing up now.
Both of our cameras are frozen, but it'll come back in a sec.
Yeah, okay.
That's not your side, Billy.
Okay, cool.
Say,
I do want to say, absolutely, Rebecca Starr, the best weekend in a long time. It was absolutely fantastic. Yeah. The party Saturday, the luncheon on Sunday for Mother's Day, just absolutely fantastic. Smurfy even got to have a gallivant and jaunt around Mildura for on the weekend. I got to say, I wish I'd strapped a GPS to that dog so that we could got a bit of an idea of how far he travelled. Yeah, the GoPro. That would have been fantastic. Harry Houdini, otherwise known as Smurfy.
We have a whiskey challenge tonight, fellas.
We do indeed.
We do.
The next of the...
we do indeed.
Sorry, Gary, would you remind us who's in the lead, please?
Fuck yourself, Paul.
I can't tell you. I don't know what's going on with that.
I think Paul's in the lead by about 5 seconds.
I think he's like 5 points or something.
Hey, Rebecca, unfortunately, Smurfy and I are both allergic to apple. It's never going to happen.
Not so
Well,
sure
look,
about
I mean-
Smurfy.
There we go. We're coming back now. There we go. We're live now. So, look, I think special shout out for Billy for best use of flatulent words on a stream on the IRL when he was sitting there trying to help Paul with the thing. Just all the fuck, stop fucking working.
Yeah, I tell you, fuckity fuck, I swear, I do not know how much or how often that happened, and I totally forgot that you guys were live. I thought the stream had seized, and I would like to make an apology to everybody that was on the stream. The live IRL for Bryce's birthday. I've never been so embarrassed in all my life after being told that the stream was still going, and and I don't think Auntie Lynn has ever heard quite those profanities coming from anyone's lips, but she does now.
I forgot what I was going to say.
You were talking about the cheap scotch and a 4-month growth.
I was, but hang on, rewind a second. What last word on the stream thing? Rookie mistake. So we streamed from Paul T Chats, and I don't get any VODs on that, so I don't have the VOD for the. I'm just gutted. I'm so gutted. We'll have plenty of video and stuff from people's cameras, etc. But I would have loved to have seen that stream. I've seen the post-party stream. Man, that was ordinary.
Oh, really?
It was fun. I thought it was pretty fun. It was a lot of fun.
There was a lot of fun had. I definitely wouldn't call it quality, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was definitely three sheets to the wind, and I would not imagine that any of the stuff that came out of my mouth was even anywhere near key.
Well, apparently, as illustrated on my stream last night, apparently I fell asleep midway through a song.
With Pete Stracker behind you, also asleep.
Also asleep. He was asleep too, I know. I just noticed it too.
Yeah, it was both of you were out.
Oi,
It was very early.
Get the whiskies in.
It was very early in the morning, and we were we had a big night, and we didn't. Then we thought we'd stream. There was a very guys just don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do what we did.
I did raid out thinking, we're not going to be doing much, and looks like it's pretty much the end of it. So I thought, I'll do the right thing and raid us out. To having Billy tell me, Mel, no, he's trying to get it in the other one. Oh, okay.
Penny Sue's, somebody clipped it, and we have video footage of me falling asleep. Yes, absolutely. Had it all, dude. Almost caught fire. That's sensational. Well, shall we, before we finish, this is the usual introductions, and we've done weather while we were doing, anyone want to do the weather?
Yeah. I was watching the weather come up for a lot of people in there today, so I will recap if you want.
Sure.
Weather for Disky, yeah. So Disky came in and Rebecca came in. Becca said that in Mildura it is currently 17.5 degrees. It's clear, which is nicer than what it was here in Sydney. And today for me in Sydney, it was 18.2 degrees Celsius with a patchy rain. So we were having the rain here. Whiskey was currently 17.4 degrees and light rain. So the typical Newcastle rain is happening.
Melbourne, I do have to say it's 14. Feels like 14. I know it's 14. And Jane Bunn, it's 14.
14.
If we, 1033 millibars and rising apparently on the barometer.
And Steve Ford said yes. He replied to my comment about adding him to the ladies category. He said, looking at my moves, yes, please include me in the ladies category. So it is currently, who else is putting it? If you want to put your weather in, guys, exclamation mark W followed by the city you're in and state, and that'll get you a better hit for it all. It was a good weekend for me. It was a good day, I should say. Fairly rainy. I spent a lot of the day running around after some mishaps that happened, but I think that's all we've got at the moment for looking back at the chat as I'm reading it. So if you want to add it in there at any time, exclamation mark W followed by the city and the state, and that should get a pretty good hit.
Very cool. Very cool.
Nice.
Anything particularly spectacular happened between... Actually, that's probably not a good question.
You can ask a question, Paul. Ask, go for it. I'm very open about it.
Nice.
It's Thursday. How's your week been, guys?
I missed a phone call today.
So did I. What was yours?
Mine was a potential job opportunity, which I'm fairly hoping might turn quite lucrative because I really need a job right now. Just quietly, especially after a big weekend in Mildura.
Right, fingers crossed for you, Billy. Everybody's got their fingers crossed.
Thank you very much. Woohoo! Keep everything crossed, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate it. I'll be throwing a party if I get the job.
And Metal, how's your week? How's your week so far?
Well, as most of you found out last night, if you're in Paul's stream, I had an issue yesterday where I made it back from Mildura in a day. It took me 12 hours to get home, comfortably and everything like that. Everything was fine. Went to sleep and then woke up yesterday to go and see Pete Northcote, who said he needed some tech help. So I went over and spent the afternoon with Pete. And then on the way home from Peter's place, and we caught up, and he did say to Bryce and Paul that he loved doing the video, and he's so happy to hear that you guys were over the moon with the Babs video that was done on the party. And to Billy and Hez, he passes on his best wishes and love to you guys, and wants to catch up with you guys when he's in Melbourne coming up soon. So he will let you know the dates of that. So he's asked me to pass on the dates to both of you for Melbourne, Adelaide, and Queensland for Paul. So you guys can go and catch up with Pete whilst he's doing his tour.
Cool.
And then after fixing a few technical issues, I thought, you beauty, I'll go home and have dinner. And I decided to go down a one-way street of 2 lanes, which is converted to 1, and got into a minor bingle. And when I say minor, I mean it's a fairly substantial damage to the other car. Versus my bull bar on the Hilux. I managed to pretty much break that car as it was hopping out of it. Very lucky, no one was injured. No one has been badly hurt. The only thing that's hurt currently is my ego. The front of my car, down the side of my car, and the front driver's door of their car, which is now currently sitting on Goulburn Street in Sydney after being pushed back and almost ripping the door off its hinge whilst it was slightly opened.
I think the good thing is that they don't need air conditioning anymore, Metal.
No, the VWs are well known for their good air conditioning and their ability to park in tight spaces. But this wasn't the case for this car. I believe I helped push it back into the parking space properly after trying to remove the air conditioning problem, which is their front driver's door. There was a lot of damage done to the door. There's some photos in Paul's Discord. So if you're not already in there, go jump in Paul's Discord. And you can see them in the photo section, which you put up last night. Currently, the front right driver's door, it has a huge dent in it from the bull bar, and I think I've done more damage to their car than I did to mine. But I did look to mine. I can't open the bonnet of my ute, and I can't. And the front right corner, or front left corner on the passenger side of the bull bar is currently pushed back in. And the assessors today started looking at it and wanted to come back in tomorrow, so they can take off the front bull bar whilst I'm there and have a look at it and try and hold on to the car and get it done pretty quickly. Because it's going to need a fair bit of the damage work down the side and at the front. So, yeah, we're all safe. I'm good. Bruised ego. But thank you to everyone last night who sent me messages, and when they came into Discord, found out about it. I have been fairly badly shaken by this, but I'm all good. So, thanks, guys.
Mate, we are so glad. So glad you're healthy and well, and there were no injuries. Yeah. We can fix cars. You can't fix bodies quite so easily, and mate, I tell you, such good news that you weren't injured. That's amazing.
Well, I mean, depending on the amount of damage that's done to the vehicle, the assessor said it might even just be a write-off. So, and I've insured the car for I think it's close to 45,000. So, if that happens,
you get into the.
I'll be getting that Y62 patrol a bit sooner than I thought.
Patrol quicker. Exactly.
Well, I have an insurance week as well, because I've just found out that they've resumed repairs on the Kia.
Oh no!
After pausing it for 2 weeks.
Oh.
So I'm getting. This is what I'm doing. Getting ready. There's an email exchange. It's not pleasant anymore.
Oh, okay. So I thought that they were talking about turning around and saying it was going to be a write-off.
For 14 days, I've been waiting. So 13 days, be 14 days tomorrow. I got an email to say from the repairer saying they've put the repairs on hold. The assessor's saying that it could be a total loss, and then went completely radio silent. Could not be contacted by the broker, the insurance company. Nobody could contact this guy. And then today I get a message saying repairs have been approved, and I'm like, well, what's that mean? I know what it means. But I'm going. You guys, you need to be. I need more information. Tell me exactly what's going on. I want the whole 9 yards. So I've asked for everything in writing because I'm over it. It's the 7th of March that happened, Billy, didn't it? The accident.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. Yep.
And I'm still.
It was the anniversary of my joining the Air Force. Yeah.
Yep. Still waiting to find out what's going on. So yeah, probably will go to fight for the sugar refining company. So, but apart from that,
I did.
You're going.
I did get a message from National Parks saying that they are on the hunt for hitting a road with a car, but that's okay because I saw plenty of them being hit by trucks in front of me coming home from Mildura at 6 o'clock in the morning. That I had to pull over after about an hour of dodging kangaroos. It was a pretty atrocious day. The truckie in front of me, I had him on the CB radio. He was swearing his head off, going, "Another fucking kangaroo!"
You can't go anywhere in the country.
I love that. We were heading home, and there's a ute with yellow flashing lights. Pulls over on the highway. Guy gets out with high vis gear on, and a rake and a shovel. And Heather goes, "What do you reckon he's doing?" And I went, "Oh, that's the roadkill man. He's there cleaning up all the roadkill."
Yep.
She's gone, "What?" I went,
She called him the spoon man.
He's cleaning up the roadkill."
Yep.
She goes, why would he be doing that? I said, "Well, to stop other vermin and other animals from becoming more roadkill, basically."
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, you should see them in Tassie. They're everywhere."
It's one of the most spectacular sights you'll ever see in travelling in Australia is a wedge-tailed eagle, and driving from here to Broken Hill with all the kangaroos on the side of the road. Wedge-tailed eagles is something you can spot, which is not everyone gets to see those. We all get to see the kangaroos and the emus.
I've seen one. I've only ever seen one.
Wedge-tailed eagles are pretty unusual, pretty rare to see, so it's pretty cool. Guru told his wife that the Irwins clean up such things.
Indeed.
I love it.
Indeed.
Well, we do our. Let me get this right. Cheap Scotch and a 4-month growth. Shall we do it, folks?
Let's do it.
Righto.
Cheap Scotch and a 4-month growth.
And wasn't that a seamless bloody transition? How freaking good was that? Billy,
Booyah.
ladies and gentlemen, Billy did the stinger, a top job, and I pressed the button.
I still reckon that it's terrible. They're all drinking beer, but
We'll just ignore that for a second and say, Billy, well done. And I pressed the button at the right time. That's got to be worth something, surely. What are you drinking out of there, Billy?
I am fortunate enough to be drinking out of an oak goblet, stemless goblet, which is charred on the inside. So.
Oh, look, I've got one the same.
Oh, look at that! Yes, thank you, P. Straker. I have massive thanks to our friend P. Straker, who was kind enough to buy one for both myself and Paulie.
Absolutely.
I'll just keep drinking out of my stemless glass.
Sorry. Sorry about that, Metal. You need to pat him on the bottom next time you see him, and hopefully you'll get one next time.
I will let him decide on that one. I'm not going to pat his bottom for that.
Wood Cup Society. So,
That's it.
who's going to kick this off? Who's going first?
I will. I'll kick it off tonight. I am going to go straight for the. I'm going to go straight for the 0-pointer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the scotch for tonight is not actually here. It was with me in Mildura.
Oh, you drank it.
Guess what I left in Mildura?
What?
A bottle of scotch.
What?
I left the bottle of scotch that I brought for tonight to Mildura with me to make sure I had it in the car. So if we did drink it, I had a second bottle here, but the bottle here is not here. I couldn't find it this afternoon when I got home after seeing you guys. I've been running a bit late, unfortunately. So I'm going to go with 0 tonight. I'm going to let down the team on that one.
I think Maxie might have stolen it then, because when we left, there was nothing left apart from my charging unit and my DeWalt charging cable.
Yeah.
Pissed as I may be. Yeah.
and the funny thing is, it might even just be underneath the back seat of my car, but I haven't been able to look in there yet because I've been too focused on getting home. But I'll take a 0 tonight. And next time I'll try and make up for it. So negative 75 from Mr. Guru for me.
What do you got, Billy?
Well, I've pretty much demolished my bottle, but it's a bottle of Hunter's End.
Hunter's End.
The Hunter's End. It's an Australian grain whiskey. I love the fact that it had "Fortune favours the brave" on the front of the bottle. And I thought, I think the boys will appreciate that. And then I realised it's only 38%. I've posted the details in the chat, Mr. Guru. It's the whiskey for Billy is a Hunter's End, Fortune favours the brave, Australian grain whiskey, $59.90 and 30. Oh, sorry, I think I got that wrong. It's actually 38 ABV. 38 ABV, which is 2% under the prescribed dosage recommended by the Surgeon General.
Billy, it may help if I tell you that I bought the same bottle and realised that it was only 38%, so I just drank it and went on and got another thing.
I'm not surprised. I didn't even realise. It's funny because I had two of them. I had two of them lined up. And I went, which one am I going to choose? I went, that one's got the better name. That's a bit more classy.
I liked it too.
In terms of name.
And it wasn't bad. It was not a bad drop. It's okay.
It's actually, look, I would give it a 6.8. I think a bit of a high. It's probably a bit high, but maybe 6.7. Look, it's quite drinkable. It's not horrible on the palate. I can't smell it. My nose is blocked at the minute.
Auntie Lynn in the house. Good to see Auntie Lynn. Nice of you to be here.
Oh, and I promise that I won't swear at all tonight, Auntie Lynn, except for when I fucking stub my toe.
I broke mine. Fair crack.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Well, literally fair crack, Paul.
Well, yeah, true. And it still bloody hurts every time I put a shoe on in the morning. I've been hanging out. I've been waiting to crack this bottle because I haven't touched it. So I've got a bottle. Wow. This is from the Loch Lomond stable, Noble Rebel. This is called. And this was at Liquorland warehouse.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
In their discontinued range. This is a blended malt Scotch whiskey, not single malt, but blended malt Scotch whiskey. But importantly, Smoky Symphony, that says on the label. It was probably too hard to read. So by the it says smoke, spice, dark berry tasting notes. And this is matured in wine barrels. I can't make out. I can't even read that. There's it says it matured in something wine barrels. I can't tell what it is.
So, Conspiracy Guru is asking you about the price.
$59 doleros. $59.
Dollary doos. Okay, so you beat me by 90 cents.
And 46% ABV.
Oh fuck. Okay, you've won.
So I've been absolutely bursting at the seams to try this, because when do you get a $59 bottle of blended Scotch whiskey at 46% ABV?
Especially from Loch Lomond.
Yeah.
Loch Lomond, not Loch Lomond.
Okay.
But I do have to say, if it's not too smoky, let me know, because I'll race off and buy a bottle of that.
For sure. Well, it was...
when I get my first pay.
Absolutely.
For my new job.
Oh, hang on. Finished in... Okay, somebody help me with this. RIOJA. Wine casks. I've never heard of it.
RIOJ.
IOJA.
I've never heard of that either.
Neither have I.
It's a Spanish wine. It's a Spanish barrel from Spanish wine region.
Okay, there we go.
Rioja.
Okay.
Yeah, Joxa.
Roya.
So I'm gonna give this a little taste test. There's definitely a smoke there, and it's fruity. And I've just spilt something on my keyboard. Like a dickhead.
I think I just did the same before.
Hold on. Oh, Billy, it's not too smoky, and actually the smoke comes on way after. One job, Paul. Thank you, Rebecca.
Is it subtle though?
The smoke comes on after. It is relatively. It's nowhere. It's not a Lafrague. It's not a Lagavulin. It's mate. Oh, see, and now quite a bit after the smoke's there. I think you should buy a bottle, Billy, and if you don't like it, I'll drink it when I come to your house.
I'm getting some robot underwater.
You're getting some what?
Robot underwater.
Yeah, robot underwater. Basically, Polly's.
I will say I've just been adjudicated by somebody. They just sent me a text message saying it's Rioja.
So what?
That's how it's called Rioja wine. So it's from Rioja barrel.
Well, whatever you call it, I like it a lot, and I would absolutely 100% buy that again, especially at that price. I don't know that you'd get it at that price. It was a what did I say? Clearance.
Yeah, that's really cheap.
Yeah.
I thought mine was going to be the cheapest of the week at $9.90, but you managed to pick me at the post by 90 cents.
I'd now, having had that, I wished I'd bought more than one bottle. Does it pass the keyboard approval? Yes, so far, so good. Lucky, alcohol tends to evaporate quite quickly from keyboards, doesn't it, Metal? Tip.
Yes, it does. Higher alcohol volume means it evaporates better, which is well, actually, it's funny enough if you think about it. Most of the keyboard cleaners we use actually have full alcohol in it, and it's usually 80% alcohol in it. So the fact that you're drinking whiskey on a keyboard, I have dropped many whiskey on my keyboard, and it has survived.
I'm waiting for a score. Did I get a score?
I already put them up. Is that a progressive score? Is that this week's score, or what?
I think that's progressive.
What is it, Guru?
So Currently, it is now Paul is on 62, which is up from 54. Billy's on 34, and I'm on minus 51.
Okay.
That's terrible. I feel really bad for you, Meryl.
Can I? At what point do I call the? At what point do I call the auditors in for you for your medal? Because I feel really badly for you too.
That's the rules that Mr. Conspiracy Guru has put together for this year, and I will stand by him and say he is the adjudicator. I will take whatever comes on me. We're going to give a minus 72 apparently for last week when we went on.
Can we? I don't care. I think it'd be nice to understand the scoring I'd like to understand the scoring mechanism, and I'd be happy if we got the actual mechanics of the scoring in as a post in our show, Discord. I think that would be fantastic.
Or a whiteboard with magnetic things like LR.
Oh, hang on. Oh, you mean like this? Hang on. We can go.
It's doing DB, but I'll take it on my stride. I'll take it in my stride.
I can do it now live. Oh. What is it? 0. Yep. Oh, 0. Metal. Yeah.
Minus 72, mate. That's the ruling.
Yeah. Minus 186. And Billy, 5. That's it. Because I'm the only bloke here with a whiteboard. Well, it's not really a whiteboard, but it'll do.
Hey, Billy, it looks like it's pretty well used, so it's no longer white.
It's not even. It's got lots of paper.
Here we go. Look, Guru is he's giving you the full explanation here in chat.
Lovely. 15 for price, -4 for 38%. That sounds good. So 11 added to your 23. Beautiful.
See that?
I am
asking you shall receive.
There's a back of Billy's head again. Other than you don't get to see the back of Billy's head very often, all right? I'm just going to say this once and for all. I think it's a very sexy back of the head, especially when he gets it all dolled up with some hair gel.
I'm saying nothing because I can't even grow hair anymore. Well, apart from that.
And the interesting thing is,
you have a beard. You have a great beard.
I actually have some black in there too, which is rather interesting. I didn't think that still existed at this age, but apparently it does.
No, that was an optional extra, Billy.
Yeah.
I have, as I said, we're collecting up video from the and photos from the weekend to present at some point on the mashup. Whiteboard next time.
Show up the lab coat. I was going to say, please don't take offence, conspiracy. I wasn't having a crack at you, Guru. I totally trust your scoring mechanism. I just like to understand how it works, and yeah, thanks for sharing that with me.
We'll get Billy a white coat soon. But it might not be the right white coat. So it might be a lab coat.
They're coming to take you away.
No, I'll send you down my old chef's jacket, so that way you've got a white coat to wear, because it won't fit me anymore.
Well, I'm happy to wear the blue lab coat.
Oh, yes. All right. Well, in that case, I think that's it for the whiskies.
Sorry, slightly distracted. I was sorry.
I actually don't mind this. I actually do not mind this. I do not mind this at all. Even though it's not 40 ABV.
I enjoyed it. My pals in the house. Good to see you, Brother Pete. Where life is beautiful all the time.
From another mother.
Where life is beautiful all the time. I love that's a comment. There you go. Come join us, Pete. Down under.
Epically smooth.
Yeah, it's mostly okay. My pals, but we come back in long strides.
I thought I saw this on the front of this bottle, and it said epically smooth.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But I thought it said especially smooth when I first saw it.
Well, I guess you're not all that smooth after all, Billy.
No, I'm a smooth criminal.
Oh, Billy's. There's nobody smoother than Billy.
Well,
Because I'm a
has his
smooth
wax for 10,000.
operator. A fucking smooth operator.
Which way do we want to go, guys? We didn't discuss this because we were sort of all running a little bit late getting organised.
We were.
Which segment are we going to go with first? Are we going to do the Billy Lego or the Look Away, Rebecca, or the Paul T Travels?
Smack bottom, and I don't care who knows it.
Would you like to? Would you like to lead off, Billy, or would you like me to do that? It's up to you completely.
I am totally okay. In fact, probably mine is going to be pretty average. So yeah, roll out with mine, and then you can come in with yours.
Fair
So it
up.
plays out the show.
All I needed to know that was
Metal does
which
this.
video I was playing first. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Boom.
All right,
Now, this
bear with
could
me,
be-
folks, while I get Billy's video, which is
This could be
Just as a
seriously.
distraction for everybody, we've also got some new segments that I've come up with as well that I'll be bringing out for us between sections. I don't know if Paul's got those videos, maybe he does. But we've got two segments coming out, which I'll probably talk about later after this one for Billy. Just to fill in some blank space for Paul as he finds the video for Billy.
I've found it. I'm just waiting for it to load. There we go.
Sweet.
Hold on. Right. Ready to go. Folks, let's do it. Let's have a look at Billy's Lego releases for June, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is.
This could be seriously interesting because I didn't get to finish the video yet. I'm watching the roads. Here we go. Cool. Okay, can we start? Yeah. So we're starting out. Basically, can you pause that for just 1 second, please, Polly? If you can pause it very quickly.
There we go.
Spacebar. Sweet.
Okay. If you can scroll that back, just to give everybody a heads up, Lego have released 57 new releases for the start of June, which is absolutely incredible. I'd hoped to have had documented information like you see here around how many pieces, how much it costs, and basically the price per brick, which will allow you to make some, for those Lego aficionados amongst us, to make some value for money choices on what you're going to buy your kids, grandkids, or for yourselves. So there are firstly a number of releases: Disney, Chinese Festival, Lego Botanicals, Harry Potter, Friends, Minecraft, Creator 3-in-1, Brickheads, Bluey, City, Fortnite, Ninjago or Ninjago, depending what school you went to, and Technic. And if you'd like to roll, the first out of the block is Disney with Stitch and Scrump, 713 pieces, $119 Australian. The next is Pua by Moama. Yeah, indeed. Rapunzel's Castle is on offer. I'll take you quickly through best value for money at the end. We've got Jasmine's Jewellery Box, Ariel's Wedding Boat, $119 $119 Australian. Pamora, also 4 from Moama, $59.99. That's not $599, by the way. This one's value for money. Chinese Festival Prosperity Cup Leaping, absolutely fantastic. And
Wow.
this other one in the Chinese series this year, 1,500 pieces. Really, really awesome value for money. Botanicals coming out with the Cosmos flower. They're also bringing out the mushrooms, especially from Leon Guthrie. You get 8 years for that. With the water lilies. And moving into Harry Potter, they've got quite a few. They've got 7 releases. Hogwarts Castle Eastwick, the book, Dumbledore's office. That's not bad value. Hogwarts House Crest is also not bad value for money. The Forbidden Forest, Expecto Patronum, looks absolutely fantastic. Not so good on the price point. Dobby looks just like the last one that came out.
Hold on, Billy. Sorry, I'm just going to check.
Sorry, go.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was Mr. Bean. Sorry, keep going.
Wants to know why you're picking on him.
Yes, exactly. Of course, we have Hagrid's Baby Dragon, Nocturne Alley Wizard Shops.
Nice.
Moving into the the last one was Herbology Plants.
Oh yes,
Now,
hang on.
moving into
That looks
trends-
like olives. What's that?
I'll have
I was gonna
a
say-
thanks.
I think somebody turned up to the let's not go there. If you want to continue playing, if you turn up with the doctor with something like that, nasty. This one isn't bad value. That one isn't bad value actually. The Mermaid roller coaster ride, the Heart Lake City Grand Hotel. That's a candy cupcake. Oh, I think I got them out of order. That was the candy cupcake. This is the Mermaid roller coaster. Really good value.
Oh, hang on. No, you
this
went.
one's.
It was my fault. Sorry, mate. I'm going back to the roller coaster.
I'm going, what the heck?
Here we go.
Let's go. That
All touched it.
Paul touched it.
There it is.
Yeah, so this is the Mermaid roller coaster ride. Where's it going? The Ferris
Just
wheel,
the
cupcake Ferris wheel. Yep. This is the hotel, Paris, inspired by Paris Hilton, I would say. The Heart Lake City Grand Hotel. This one looks really cool, actually. I don't mind Mr. Cozy Autumn Forest Cabin. Tell you, it was almost as good as the Airbnb that we stayed. Moving down to the Minecraft releases, this is the Ender Dragon. The skeleton. I think the next one's the Invoker Village Attack. Yep, this one. I've got to tell you, some of these, that one's the most expensive out of the bunch, I think. That's the Chicken Jockey Desert Attack, the cheapest, the bargain, at 9 cents a brick. But quite frankly, who'd want to buy it? Sorry. Creator 3-in-1. Is this going to keep going? Oh, here we go. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Oh, no. Can we go back, Paulie, just slightly? Scroll back
to
the pirate ship. Pirate ship. I want to see the pirate ship. Yeah, this is the one, the pirate ship. This one looks pretty good, actually.
Okay.
It's $150, but at 14 cents a brick.
I'm sorry, Billy. I was trying to help you out by going to where we were supposed to be, which is you looking at the top screen. But I'll just keep.
No, that's all right. That's fine. No, that's fine. So that's the pirate ship, $150, but at 14 cents a brick, it's actually on point. And the koala and baby is absolutely fantastic.
Is there a
13,
drop? Is there a drop
that's
bear?
13.
Is there a drop bear edition?
That's a drop bear and a baby drop bear. That's a baby drop bear edition.
That's an atomic bomb edition.
You got the wolf, the grey wolf. That one's not too bad at 13 cents a brick. The majestic lion is the next one, and honestly, it looks nuts. It's the wildlife edition, the iconic. Wild animals majestic lion. Ladies amongst us, they're releasing the floral decor perfume bottle.
I have questions.
Yeah, I know. And the iconic Ferris wheel. It's been a while since Lego have released a Ferris wheel, but yeah, it's not too bad, that one. A little above average price though, but yeah, not too bad. Moving into Brickheads, we've got Megatron robot and vehicle. I couldn't get a price on those. It's straight in Australia at the moment. The Alice in Wonderland edition, which is pretty cool, with the Cheshire Cat, the Hatter, the rabbit, and the hare, I should say, and also Toy Story edition, which looks actually pretty cool. That's the Brickheads. They're quite good value for money, actually, at around 10 or 11 cents a brick. Bluey is
that to be sensational for my niece and nephew, because I know how much my brother loves Bluey.
The Bluey sets. I got to say, they are probably the dearest per brick that out of anything. But look, at the end of the day, what do you got? The school with Rusty and Bluey is like $39.99. Granny's Bingo and Bluey is $24.99, and the Brick Built Family is $109. So for $200, you could still have it. But yeah, cost per brick, they're probably the most expensive on the block. The next set. The next set's of oh look, there's metal.
Thanks, Billy. There's no car door there either. And
no, there's not either. But well, what can we say? The next set that we move into is the city set. There's 5 or 6 actually being released in the city set. The first one, the Lava Land roller coaster park. Oh my god, it looks absolutely sensational, and it's not bad at $149.99, 13 cents per brick, given that there's 1,100 bricks in this kit. And the next one, the dump truck and front end loader, 1,132 bricks, slightly above average at 18 cents a brick, so just under $200 for that. We got the pizza delivery, which has been released. Vintage steam train looks pretty cool. Got to say, does look good. If you're into steam trains, it's a bit expensive at 26 cents a brick. Harbour Freight is the next.
Will be as soon as I press the button. Hang on. There we go.
Thank you. Harbour Freight isn't too bad. And the classic beach tram. I actually like the look of this one. It's a little bit overpriced at 17 cents a brick, but it does look pretty cool. Almost, if those blue bricks were green, you could almost pass that off as a St Kilda tram. Now the bits that I'm looking forward, the Fortnite release, the Rave Cave, which is from season 7, chapter 4, I think. $300, but there's nearly 2,000 bricks that make up that particular kit. We have Supply Drop, which is the next one.
All right. Sorry.
Which I do love, but it's probably a bit expensive at 22 cents a brick. And yeah, nearly $70 for the Supply Drop, but it does look good. Tomato Head is a little cheap head. He's almost like Mr. Potato Head. And Kit, this is one I'm actually really looking forward to making. It's the Meowsicle robot edition, which is pretty cool. Comes with a skin in game. In fact, all of those come with skins in game. Ninjago or Ninjago, depending on what school you went to. The Ultra Dragon Battle. they're releasing the Battle of the Dragon's Blade. This one doesn't look too bad. The one I really like the look of is Twin Titan Mechs, which is the last one. Not this one, it's the one after this. There's no box in that image, but yeah, those Twin Titan Mechs look fantastic. And at 13 sets of brick, that's on point. $229 that'll cost you if you want to buy that one. But yeah, 1,700 pieces. It's pretty awesome. We're finishing up with the Technics, Lego Technics. 4 releases this for this month. We've got the Mercedes-Benz Unimog. You wouldn't need to actually worry about your car then. Metal, you just ride over the top of everything and yeah, all good. The Bugatti Chiron plus Sport. That's not too bad value. 771 pieces. We've got the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger, the old Vin Diesel car. And lastly, the Fast and Furious Mitsubishi Eclipse. So that's all that Lego have got coming out. I've got to say that's all that Lego have coming out for June this year, which is pretty damned amazing when you think about it. A ton of stuff. I think when I worked it out, if you bought every kit, it'd cost you just over $7,000. There'd be a grand total of over 45,000 pieces.
What?
Yeah. If you bought all 57 kits, you'd be up for just over $7,000 and you'd have 54,500 pieces of Lego. If we look at it bargain-wise, the best value for money winds up being the Alice in Wonderland. The Ancient Moon Gazing, which is the Chinese ones, actually come in really good value for money. Kit is actually good value for money at 12 cents a brick. The lowest out of all of them, the Chicken Jockey Desert Attack, which I think which was the Minecraft one, 428 pieces at 9 cents a piece, costing you $39. Very, very cheap. The Mitsubishi Eclipse, the Cozy Autumn Forest Cabin, the iconic pirate ship came in at 14 cents. The Fortnite kit that I was looking at, 12 cents a brick. But yeah, Alice in Wonderland, I think the Brickheads was 600 bricks at 10 cents a brick. Now, I've been buying most of my kits at around, I try to look out, if I can get them around 12, 13, maybe 14 cents a brick. Even at 15, it's still quite good value for money. Once they go above 15 cents, you're paying premium price for them, though. Just be aware of that. So whatever the total cost is, divided by the number of bricks, and it'll give you a price per part. And if it's below 15 cents, yeah, you're getting good value for money, is basically what I say.
That's very insightful, Billy.
Yeah, no problem. It's just...
you
just got to do the Betsy bargain thing, right?
I had no idea. None. That's very cool. Very cool.
No problem at all. I hope that has helped everybody buy for their kids and grandkids, or for themselves, if you're that way inclined.
I think that was absolutely fantastic.
I'm what they call an ALBL. Adult Lego brick lover.
I was going to say more information, please.
Yeah, you could probably find some other acronyms that make you can turn that into, but that's what I'm calling it for now.
I apologise for asking this, Billy, but if you've already showed it, but you have recently received a different Lego set.
I have indeed.
Things we want to talk about Lego. Are you going to reveal it, or are we going to hold on to it for a Billy stream?
No, I'm happy to reveal it. I'm still blown away that I've actually got this. Those who may or may not know, I have a 60th birthday coming up in a month's time, and my lovely lady knows that I'm a bit of a pirate fan from this Sea of Thieves, and she has bought me well, not only this, she actually bought me the timber KitchenAid bowl for our KitchenAid. I know you've got one, Paul. Yes, she bought me one of those. Oh, mate, it's stunning, isn't it? Absolutely stunning.
Indeed, I want the mincer.
But this, hey, sorry?
I said, indeed, and I want the mincer.
Oh, I can do that. I can slide my hips from side to side and mince down the hallway. Oh, you don't mean that sort of mincer? Okay, sorry. Anyhow.
Whoa, Billy.
Let's get out the Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean. And this thing is I'm trying to get the lights out of it. It's really hard. But not only is it the ship, it's actually got all of the upside down, Miss Jane. It's got all of the figurines of all the different characters. And not only that, you can take the back off the captain's quarters. Take the back off the captain's quarters. There's a spot where you can turn around. There's like much the same way that the Formula One car, you could turn that rotor on the top and make the engine turn. There's these two rotors at the very back of the ship, and as you turn them, the cannons roll forward, and the little pop-ups open up, and the cannons protrude outside the gunnel of the ship, which is pretty amazing.
That is so cool.
No shit, man. It's insane, dude. I cannot wait to build this. It's next level.
Did you say no ship?
And no ship. Yeah, no ship.
No ship.
Indeed. No ship. No ship yet. Once it's built, I'll have a ship, but no ship at the moment. No ship.
So, I imagine you don't have to build the sails. That's just is that like one piece?
I believe they're fabric. Yeah,
Fabric?
I believe they're fabric.
Get out of town.
Fabric.
Are you serious?
Fabric.
Really?
I believe so, yeah.
So you'd be able to stand behind and go and make it move.
And if I put wheels on the bottom of the stand that it sits on, yeah. Ooh, actually, do you know what I could do? I'd take the wheels off the Formula One. You know how big those fucking wheels were?
Tell us about the wheels, Billy.
Oh, huge. The size of my hand, right?
You won't have that. You won't have that ship on wheels, because I'll come to your house and go until it falls off the chair, off the shelf.
Yeah,
No.
No, Billy. No.
No.
I was going to say, next time we do that, when we're doing the whole wheel thing, Billy, I'll have to do it like the old ad from Price Mart Carpets and go, the price, son, tell them the price.
Tell them the price, yeah. Why do I do it? From Wayne's Car Sale.
Don't get anything. The only one I recognize, Frank Walker's the only one I know about.
Yeah, all good, mate. All good. Well, look, thank you for indulging me, and I hope that's helped everybody understand Lego a bit more.
Nice work, Billy.
Thank you.
Nice one, Billy.
Appreciate it.
Nice work indeed. I should have been getting myself ready with mine, shouldn't I?
I can send you the spreadsheet with all the totals in it and all the calculations if you want.
So we'll put the spreadsheet up at Discord.
Yeah.
So if you want to find out, guys, come check out the Discord. Excuse me for the yawn. And join us in Discord after the show. I'll be hanging around tonight with anyone that wants to hang in and have a chat after the show. So don't forget to check that out. Oops, helps if I type in the whole name. There we go. Join us in Discord there after the show, and you can come and hang out with us, the hosts who are left over. Those of us that don't have to work tomorrow, or GTFO. Yeah. Thank you, Billy.
Nice one. Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Paul's got the next one.
You're gonna have to bear with me a minute, folks, because
that's fine.
I've just realised that we've restarted the stream since I had my video ready to go. So just bear with me while I.
Whilst he's doing that, let's go back into the chat and have a look. We've got a few people in now. Renicum said wow to the all the Lego stuff coming out and to the ship. Rebecca Starr is impressed by the size of your ship, Billy. And she also likes Lego. And Aileen has come in saying, we'll have to check out the botanicals. I highly recommend that, Lynn. When you told us how much you love them, and you said through the phone all of your botanicals. And if you guys want to throw up some Lego, I'll even start a channel in the mashup. Or you can head over to Billy's Discord and chuck some photos in his Discord for him.
Absolutely, mate.
That's
more than happy.
Way of doing it. So go jump over in his Discord if you're a member. If you're not,
hey, there's the audio. Hang on. Okay, so audio doesn't need to be even anywhere near that loud.
Yes, well, so in the meantime, if you don't already follow Mr. Billy, go check him out over there on the Discord, over there on the Twitches. Jump into his channel and find his Discord from there, guys. Please do. The same thing with Paul. If you've come to us because of other people or friends or whatever, please go check out our channels. Our channels do come up in the chat from time to time with links to each other, but please do check us out and follow us on there too. But if you miss a show too, you can check out the VODs from the mashup shows on there. Didn't think it was windy, but just seen tree fall over. Radio. Oh, you're getting some botanicals for your birthday. Thanks, Alien.
Nice.
Hopefully you can send through those when you build them.
Annie Lynn, are you building Lego, Annie Lynn? That's fantastic.
Annie Lynn has been doing the botanicals, as has my lovely Hez. She's been doing them also.
Okay, so when we see, as soon as you start talking botanicals, I think gin. I mean, that's just how I operate.
Same, dude. Exactly. I'm totally with you.
Well, hey, if that's the name of the new gin club, it's going to be called Botanicals by Lego. As the new gin club, count me in. I like a good gin.
Nothing wrong with gin, mate.
I brought one of the most spectacular looking bottles of gin home from Thailand. Well, that's from. That's a great segue. Hey, let's do this. This is a little bit of what Bryce and I got up to when we were away on our holiday in Thailand recently. Let's roll to that, folks, and we'll see how we go. So, folks,
here we go.
When Bryce and I were in Thailand late last year. Mm-hmm. Was it? Hang on a minute. No, it was January this year, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, January this year.
It was this year.
January 10th to February 14th, I think we something like that. Anyway, about 18 days. I'll let the vision roll and we can talk it through. So this was our trip to Thailand, and we did some diving. Longtail boats out of Krabi province with Source D divers. What I should do before we go any further, I'll let that play. Longtail boats, a 45-minute boat ride out to the first dive site for the day. And that was amazing, travelling out through the estuaries and Tidal River, out into the Andaman Sea. Gulf of Thailand, that is, the Gulf of Thailand. And the scenery, absolutely spectacular. I mean, just look at that, the limestone cliffs.
It's sensational.
The longboats. So we went out on a longboat, very small group tour, We did PP Islands as well. This particular video is of the local dives, so as in close. So there's Bryzy going over the edge. Bryzy and I both now have our open water dive certification. I got mine in Thailand. Bryzy got hers when we were up in Port Douglas. There's me going over the side. Visibility wasn't as great as I would have hoped for this particular dive, but it was still very, 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 very good. There's Nemo. Everybody's got to see Nemo when we go diving.
And Marlin.
There you go.
Well, it doesn't look like 22 Wallaby Way.
And I can't describe it. It is such an amazing thing to be underwater and just up close and personal with what you see in the movies with the fish, etc. We had an awesome guide who videoed and took photos as we did the dive. So there's Bryzy. As I said, visibility not brilliant, but pretty good. There's a giant sponge. Looking down, everywhere you turn, you're looking for something new. There was nothing in there. So,
or should we call that a dead end?
Maybe. The coral, the first dive I ever did in Thailand, the coral was quite a lot of damage from boats, etc. But didn't see any of that when we dove out of Krabi. Our Nang province in Thailand is where we were. So there's that giant sponge again. We've been to Thailand, I think, I've been to Thailand about 6 times. Bryzy and I have been, I think it's 3 times. This is our 3rd trip together. Bryzy was feeling the cold a little bit. So it was water temperature there about 26 degrees, but you'd be surprised how cool that feels when you're underwater. This little guy was absolutely insane. He was just, every time we swam near that little fish, he was like, you can all fuck off and get out of my face. He just was cranky as all hell. More Nemos.
So the Nemo 1 is close to the Nemo 2s and 3s. Those are all cousins. That's pretty cool.
There's there's a black and white version. We got to see moray eel. There we go. And I don't know if this is the video where we had the moray eel come out completely out of its little hidey hole. Morays are not uncommon. I think most dives that I've done, we've encountered at least one moray eel. Fantastic to watch, and they look terrifying, but when you're underwater with them, not so much. It's great. It's fantastic.
When an eel pops his head out of a little crevasse, that's a moray.
Well done, Billy. Well done. Generally speaking, if we can get it to happen once a year, we like to do a trip where we can go and do some diving. There's the moray eel again, and Thailand provides some pretty spectacular diving. There's another cousin of Dory's. This little guy was pretty feisty as well. It's a bit of the small man syndrome. It's almost like the smallest animals in the sea are the most aggressive and want to get rid of you the quickest. Bryzy and I, I'm trying to remember what that particular type of fish was called, but I can't. When we're diving, it's we're generally looking for a guide, a dive master who can video and take photos. I learnt the hard way that taking your own video and photos is extremely difficult, whilst keeping an eye on everything else. That's a giant clam, of course. An amazing thing to see when you're underwater. And you swim up and think that's just some rocks or whatever, and all of a sudden you've got movement It's a giant clam. While in Krabi Province, we've enjoyed some of the best food you'll ever encounter anywhere. And Krabi Province is famous for limestone cliffs, sort of jungle-covered mountains, clear turquoise water, which wasn't so clear when we were there, not that day. Island hopping, snorkeling, scuba diving, etc. Highly recommend if you would like to go somewhere tropical. Thailand and around the particularly around Krabi Province is spectacular. We've been to Phuket many times, but I think we've got a soft spot for Krabi these days. Excuse me. Here he is. It's just the most amazing, wonderful thing in the world. So surreal and just it's almost meditative. Being underwater. If you've not done any scuba diving, I highly recommend it. One of the most incredible things you can do. Just really, 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 really cool. Schools and schools and schools of I guess what you call bait fish. And generally around the boats when you're diving, loads and loads of small schooling fish. Brizzy meeting the moray eel there. We actually got to swim with see some black-tip reef sharks, which was really, really cool. I'm not sure why the Nemo has featured so prominently in this video. It's I put this together. I didn't think I'd had so many shots of Nemo. One of the other really cool things about the dive trips is you're meeting and mingling with people from all over the planet, particularly in somewhere like Thailand, which is extremely tourist driven. So on that trip, we were speaking with some people from. Now this was I've got to remember the couple we were speaking from were from Finland. The guy was a Finn, and the lady was German, and she'd learnt to speak Finnish and German, but didn't speak any English. So that was always a bit of fun communicating. Brizzy, always tell Brizzy from those bright orange goggles that she has. And we just thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to speed this along a little bit. There we go. We got some
Jellyfish,
which in Australia you would avoid like the plague, but these ones are not stingers. Although I've got to say that's why I wear gloves when I'm diving. Blue bottles are pretty much everywhere, and it hurts, and it hurts for quite some time after the dive if you happen to get stung. So they cover up, even though the water, as I said earlier, about 26 degrees. So beautiful. There's our moray again. The major industries for Thailand, and one of the things that's pretty cool about Thailand is it's the only Southeast Asian country that was never colonised. So Vietnam was colonised by the French and the British, the Philippines with the US, etc. But Thailand was never ever colonised, and that's why the food and the culture is still such a big, really strong within the country.
Just wanted to say, Paulie, also, if you catch yourself some fish and cook it up in a curry sauce, that's a mornay.
Billy, no.
We did see a few puffers, which puffer fish are pretty cool to encounter in the water, and the idea is you try not to upset them and make them puff up. There's an example. while we're around the Thailand, around the Ao Nang province and Krabi province area, we went and saw a number of things, as well as the diving, some hot springs. We did some visits to temples. There's a monkey trail where you've got macaque monkeys, and you've also got some much rarer. I can't think of the name.
Is that a parrotfish?
That was.
No.
That would appear to be the same shot as earlier. Who put this video together?
Yeah, they have a lot of wrasse over there, but totally amazing colours, especially swimming off PP Islands. If you do dives, I only snorkeled off PP, but the plethora of colours of the different types of wrasse they had out there, or parrotfish as we know them, absolutely stunning. Like your purples, your pinks, your azure blues, just insane.
And good eating as well.
Oh yeah, especially the double-headed wrasse. If you've ever eaten one of those, man, Barry wrasse.
Barry wrasse. So that
absolutely amazing, man.
That was our dive. Now, just for context, that's not the right screen. Hold on, let me get the right one. Let's go here. Oh, of course, I've closed it. I haven't. Here we go. So we flew out of Melbourne and caught up with Billy at the time, I think. Didn't we, just immediately before we left, Billy? I don't know. Well, maybe
I think he caught us on the way back. I think he got us on the way back, maybe.
So
I don't think we caught you on the way out.
Flying out of Melbourne to Krabi, Thailand, it's 4 hours to get across from Melbourne all the way across the mainland of Australia. So half the journey, so it's an 8-hour flight. Half the journey to Krabi is across continental Australia, and then we get across Indonesia and then to Singapore, where we had a brief stopover. Well, not so brief. We had a 13-hour stopover in the end, which was not what was planned. Won't get into that. Now, as I said before, we've been to Phuket, the island of Phuket, multiple times, and Krabi is just across the bay, just there. So we go into Krabi province, which is here, and this is essentially where we were based, around this area here in Thailand. Ao Nang Beach and Raleigh Point, spectacular, all of it. The whole place is just gorgeous. Looks like, well, this. And
wow,
every bit as spectacular as what you're seeing. I've got hours and hours of video, and we visited the temples. Hours and hours of video and photos from this part of the world. It is just absolutely amazing, and almost everywhere you go, you're looking at those limestone cliffs. That's Ao Nang Beach. Cannot park anything. We hired a car and spent most of our time parking it and walking kilometres to get to where we wanted to be. So from my point of view, here's what Krabi looked like. Gotta love the way they decorate their vehicles. Have a look at the lights. These guys they are just nuts.
No,
absolutely.
Off tap.
Absolutely. And these little tiny pineapples. Look at Bryzy here having a first baby pineapple. tiny pineapples, and just so good. So good. So I strongly recommend, if you are anywhere or wanting to go anywhere in the world, it's breakfast. Not what I wanted. Brizzy having her breakfast. Here's something that
What was that? What was that she was having?
That was an Asahi bowl. Have a look at the cars. This was immediately in front of the place we're having breakfast. So we just ripped the doors off these little Nissans and you just take them for a drive, folks. Safety first.
It looks like the bumper's been hit a few times on that one, like the front of my Hilux.
That it's not unusual. Well, exactly. We did this little walk up through. Brizzy made me do this. This is up through. The only way to get to this beach is up through this gantry, I guess. Bamboo, walking up through all this. And you go around the cliff face, and at the other end, you come out at Raleigh Beach. So you can only reach that by doing this walk or by boat. One of the two. Brizzy checking out the wildlife. Monkeys everywhere. These are the macaques. Don't leave your sunglasses, drinks, anything unattended.
Nothing.
They will fleece you of everything you own, given the opportunity.
Ozzy's now convinced that we're going to walk up this mountain. Don't think so.
But of course, she got me to do
Unlike
it.
Cronulla.
Mai Tai on the beach.
Thailand's version of Cronulla.
Yeah.
That's an Aussie joke. Then we walked across.
Come on.
No, that was just
Look
silly.
at that sky. No. Oh, look at that sky.
Here is Kia.
The long-tail boats and the people yelling, Pippi Island, you come here. Blah, blah, blah.
You go Pippi Island. This way.
The Aussie version would be, okay, folks, we're getting on the boat now. No guarantees the thing won't sink, so hope you've got your life jacket, or at least your, what do you call those things that go around your arm?
Floaties.
Floaties. So at the very least, if you've got your floaties, you'll be fine. The boat starts to go down, you'll know that because all the crew are jumping overboard with the life jackets. You'll be left to your own devices. I don't know. Crikey, mate.
And back to the bus.
How cool are these buses?
The bus is
So if anyone would like any advice around what you should do travelling to Thailand, hit me up because we got plenty. So just a little bit.
Did you know that in Thailand they have some of the fastest drag racing diesel cars in the world? That is insane. And they're all little 4-cylinder bangers like my one.
Does Billy have any more age jokes left? I think the thing with that trip and the diving was definitely a highlight, and I must say that particular dive, the visibility underwater was not as good as I'd typically experience. But Guru's a diesel head.
It wasn't too bad though.
No.
I've seen far worse than that.
Absolutely, and I've got videos of dives that we've done that are way better in terms of visibility, and many that are way worse. You can visit PP Islands, which is beautiful, and you've been there, Billy.
Yeah.
And sometimes I got to say the snorkeling can be better than the diving. It just
snorkeling is amazing.
Absolutely.
Snorkeling is amazing there. It's incredible. We went to PP and James Bond Island. It was absolutely stunning.
So the Ao Nang Beach, which is where we were, that's the main tourist hub of Krabi Province in Thailand. Lots of restaurants and the usual, tailors, bars, restaurants, that sort of thing. The food is incredibly cheap.
Super cheap.
The first place that Bryzy and I went to eat lunch, we were exhausted with the big trip and all that, and it was just this little side of the road, scooters everywhere out the front, plastic tables and chairs, sit down, you had three choices, I beg your pardon. A pork broth with noodles and vegetables, chicken broth, or a beef broth, just soups and noodles. Fantastic, absolutely gorgeous. And for the 2 bowls of soup and a coconut for Bryzy, beers for me, usually 2, that would be about $12.50, around that, Australian. And then when we went out and ate, excuse me, in a couple of the, I guess, more upmarket places, we had some of the best Italian we'd had anywhere on the planet in Krabi Province. It was absolutely sensational. So we had pizza and a seafood pasta, and I think the bill that night, we had 2 dishes. They were offering wine, didn't drink wine. It's too hot in the tropics to drink wine. I'm certainly red anyway. Beers and Bryzy with her coconuts. She drinks the coconuts. I think that was about $42 for the 2 of us for the most. And the chef came out and sat down at the table and had a chat with us, and it was amazing.
You don't want to be drinking the wine anyway over there, because the excise on wine in Thailand is phenomenal.
Indeed.
It's incredible. That would have added 3 times that onto your bill.
Yeah. Wine and spirits are typically quite expensive in Southeast Asia, particularly Thailand. But the beers are always cheap. So
beers are cheap. It's
the tropics. What can you do? So we had an absolutely fantastic time. Just a wonderful time. The temperature, I think the temperature here in Mildura, when we hit Thailand, there was a heat wave here. So the temperature here was in excess of 45 degrees Celsius, and we were experiencing day in, day out for almost 14 days. There was the last couple of days we had a little sprinkle of rain, but 14 days we had an average temperature of 29 degrees, between 29 and 34, and sunshine every day. It was just amazing. Some of the wonderful food. I mentioned the noodle soups. Love the pad thai, the green curry, the massaman curry. But I've got to say, the green papaya salad.
Oh, nuts.
absolute favourite.
It's one of my faves. That's one of my favourites. One of my faves. Yeah. And until you get down to Malaysia, and then the rendangs and
Indeed.
But
Indeed.
up in Thailand, that papaya salad is just to die for.
So just to finish up, the trip to Krabi Province for us was it's a 2-flight. You cannot direct fly. You can't fly there direct. You can fly to Bangkok and then on to Krabi, or as we did, Singapore and then on to Krabi. And that's a whole other video because the Changi airport is absolutely amazing. Bryzy did a very extensive walk around and video of that, and it was fantastic. So I think, unless anyone's got any questions about, well, like I said, if you want to go there, hit me up. I'll tell you all about it. That's my segment done.
Nice one, Paulie.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Paul. I just wanted to say, as a response to Renicum said, does Billy have more jokes left? Mate, we don't need to. We don't like to speak ill of Billy's jokes because they're very well timed most of the time.
Thank you.
And we love him for his comedy. He adds a bit of comedy when sometimes even I fail to do that. But also, Rebecca, she wanted to ask you, Billy, are you going to show the video when they were in Melbourne?
I don't actually have it off my phone right now. No, I will. I'll make sure that I put that together for you though for our next show. I'll have it for 100%. You for next week. So. And
it's 10:30, and I think that's like we started late tonight because of technical problems and things. But I think that's a pretty good setup for next time. And next time we've got some cool news about the next guest that's coming up on the show. Paulie, do you know who's next on the show?
Tell me, Metal.
We got Aaron and Sai coming up on the show next as a special guest, and we'll be talking to Aaron about her new album and her new song that she's released and other things, and catching up with where they're at with everything. Because as we all know, Aaron and Sai have gone through some big changes recently, and we want to introduce you guys to them. So keep an eye out on the intervals when we put out the details for the next show when it comes up. So I'll put those up tomorrow in the Discord to let people know what's going on. And if you ever want to find out what's going on, please go jump in the Discord, because we do post in there and on our social medias. So go jump on our socials on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You can find us on there. On Facebook, you can find us as Theo Mashup. AU. I thought that was a very cunning way of getting past Facebook's you need to have a first and last name. So find us on those. You can find and don't forget to tune in when we have Aaron on. Paul, what did we have next on the lineup? Was that a bit all we had for tonight?
Yeah, that's a wrap.
Nice and easy. I will say though, I did hint on it earlier. I've got 2 new segments coming up that I've been talking about, and I have been putting the videos. And thanks to Mr. Billy and Paul, who have both seen what I've done with the intros for those. 2 new segments coming up. One's going to be Metal's Off-Road Adventures, and Metal's Tech Tips, with little segments where I'm going to throw out a tech tip video about things you can do, little things for everybody, because I know how much people like to go, hey, Metal, I didn't know you could do that. Well, let me share some great tech tips with you guys, like even simple ones, like how to put everything to the desktop, which Paul found out about the other day, or a little while ago when I told him that joke, and he went, oh my God, that makes things so much easier. So you'll be seeing all that stuff coming up on Metal's Tech Tips. I've gone all out and had Billy even approved by Billy, the stinger for the segments, which he had a great fun with. And we've got another one that we've got in the works that we're going to continue on, which I won't release just yet, but we've spoken about in Discord before the show. There's another segment coming up for doing stuff, and we're doing IRL stuff and going away and doing things. I've got another segment for that I've put together with the help of Billy, so we'll be using that to just add a bit more fun to the stream. And that's pretty much it for the chat and everyone being in tonight. Guys, did you have any last words before we potentially look at rating out? Because I know we're all keen to get on chatting in Discord and chilling out and possibly going to bed.
Only to say that I've got an IRL Friday and Saturday, and I'll be in the studio Saturday night for a stream. If people want to, so there'll be an IRL, and then I plan to come home and do a late night Saturday stream as well, which will be very, very cool. Metal.
And I think you've also booked me in as well for some Saturday tech help as well.
Naturally. I've got to say, I'm very, very, very happy with the fact that we've managed to stream all night without any issues with the internet, which is refreshing, because tomorrow night may be different. But we're upgrading that. So there's some tech stuff. So, Metal, where'd it go?
You've got on your left side, Billy.
Metal's gonna help me install that tomorrow, and I've got fibre to the modem coming to the True Blue studio. So all good things coming.
Oh, 100%. And Billy, did you have anything about your up and coming streams you're planning on doing in the next couple of days or so, a week?
Not really a lot. All that I guess the only thing is I'm probably going to be streaming at least one Fortnite stream, a Lego stream, and potentially a Metal Storm stream, which is me flying jets around the place and getting shot up. Yeah, so doing that over the next couple of days. But yeah, I'll put it up. Next time I go live with Lego, I'll ask the chat what they want me to start on. I've got a couple of kits here. Actually, just quickly, we've got the Pirates of the Caribbean kit. We've got the little Mogwai, the little dude from Gizmo from the Gremlins movie. We've got what other kit have I got? I've got the Mecha Team leader from Fortnite, which I'm keen to get my grips into, and also the Ornithopter from the Atreides family from June. So, oh my God, there's so much to do. And it's Kilroy. Kilroy was here.
Sorry,
but yeah, I'll put it up. I'll put it up to the chat the day that I go live as to what I'm going to build, and we'll let them make the call.
Let's do that. And I'll be streaming again soon too, as I'm going to be getting back into doing some more Rust stream over the next week or so, once I finally get myself sorted with everything going on. So keep an eye on that. But don't forget, guys, you can always find us here Wednesday nights, every week, 8 p.m. Come and join us. Whether we're live or we're doing a rerun, you can, if you want to join us when we're doing the rerun, usually that's the nights when Billy and I are just hanging out and just chatting about what we're going to do the next week or whatever, or finding little bits. But come and join us. Find us in the Discords. We've got Rebecca asking Deviate Shooter, asking if she can join in the next Fortnite stream. That'd be up to Beck.
We could actually take that offline, Beck, and we'll talk about that, because I've just gone and set up Fortnite Hook Knife on my computer. So because that's always been the biggest challenge for me, is how do I talk to chat when I'm playing Fortnite on my Xbox out in the lounge room, because I can't really see the chat, and go, and go shooting 10-year-olds. I mean, shooting people on in-game at the same time. But yeah, happy to do a duo, and let's get stuck in. That'd be gold.
Easy. We'll take, like you said, we'll take that one offline. And Beck, just keep in contact with Billy. I will say.
Sorry, that was just us winning a crown. That's all right.
Yeah. Guru came out saying, I found out I can watch Aquascape offline. Fish not moving, but that's sort of okay. I don't know how to tell you, Guru, but if fish are not moving, they're probably fucking dead. Sorry about the language there.
No, I think what he's referring to is the fact that I went offline with the aquarium stream last night when I went live with the music stream because of the internet issues, and I haven't turned it back on again. I think that was a bit of a hey. So after this, once we finish the stream, I'll get it back up and running.
Yeah. Done. All right, guys. Well, we've got our usual idea of trying to work out where we're going to read out to.
I'm not going to the credit screen because I know it doesn't work. So let's just go from the stream from here. Just rate
one of the many things that we are professional streamers and we forget to do things. But let's go. We've got a couple of choices tonight in terms of people we can go through to. I'm just checking everything on that. Yeah, cool. So we've got two options.
Good night, Ben.
We've got Michaela Shadow doing some makeup and goth makeup, or we've got Ollie Wright doing his Sudoku.
Nice.
Or we've got Aaron Shea, who's currently doing Dead by Daylight. And I think for the majority, if anybody wants to tell us in chat if they disagree with me on this one, but I reckon we go across to Mr. Ollie Wright, because it's been a while since the mashup has rated through to him.
So good with
unless anybody wants to say
just before we do go, I've just gone into the graphics and stream photos channel and dropped the Lego releases spreadsheet in there for anybody. Yeah, I've given some brief instructions on how to use it. There's a pivot tab. You can sort by filter by genre, you can filter by value or price per part. And yeah, go hell for leather. If you've got any questions about it, please reach out. I'll be happy to get back to you. And if I don't get back to you, it's either because I don't like you or because I just can't be bothered. I didn't figure out which one it is. No, I'm just joking. I will get back to you. Just let me know.
Alrighty, so I still haven't set the red clock, but we're set up to go to Ollie Wright, and good one, Billy. You're amazing. The chances of us getting back to you are pretty high, but we do sometimes miss it. I've had that with both Paul and Billy and myself. I've even got this.
It's just because I don't like you. I like that one.
Well, I think as we found out with last night, we had T come in. That was fun catching up with T.
That was crazy.
We found out with Billy the same thing as T, that when Billy went to hospital recently, he does have a heart. And we've got doctors proving that. So thank you very much everyone for watching. We've got a bit of a raid out happening at the moment. It's going to raid out any moment. I haven't got it open on my screen, but it should go, and hopefully we should see you all again soon.
Folks, much love. 3, 2, 1. There you go.
Boom.
Thank you, Paul.